Hello everyone! I'm going to read the opening chapter of my long, short story, The Last 7 Eternities of Julian Slade. This was first published by Kaleidotrope.net in 2017. I hope you enjoy listening. This is the first chapter, and it is labeled 7. My search for the journalist named Darius Sickery took me to some strange places, and at some point along the way I must have taken a wrong turn, strayed too far down a particularly dark path, and never really found my way back. Not all in one piece, at any rate. I mean, that's one hypothesis. Step 1. Focus. I see myself walking along a lonely, undulating street. Dilapidated buildings spike up on either side, rows of rotting teeth, and the street rises and falls slowly, like a colossal tongue. There are people up ahead. I wish I could talk to them, but they're too far away. I'd have to run to catch them, and the thought of running is absurd. Step 2. Behind me, the street stretches off into darkness under a navy slab of sky. Is there a step 2? A shadow steals out from the recesses of a doorway and scuttles toward me. Its face is hidden beneath a hood. I'm looking for this place, it says. Its voice is like a dozen different voices, all tangled up together. A stone hallway with a tall, vaulted ceiling, dark except for a few electric lanterns lining the walls. And heads, severed heads lined up like a shooting gallery, rows upon rows of them. Have you been to a place like that? No, I say brusquely. Go away. But the shadow's already gone. I'm alone again, beneath a lowering sky. My foot hits something. A glass bottle goes skidding off down the street, smashes against a lamppost, breaks into pieces. Wait. I squint. There's something lying there among the shards, a sheet of crumpled paper. The wind toys with it, but doesn't blow it away. I go and pick it up, unfold it, but to my dismay, it's written in a language I don't understand. Made-up letters, nonsense words. I turn it on its side, flip it over, hoping that maybe I'm just looking at it upside down or sideways, but no matter which angle I look at it from, it refuses to make any kind of sense. So I let the breeze carry it away, useless junk. But I guess it means something, doesn't it? Someone's trying to get a hold of you. It's an encouraging thought, I suppose, but whoever it is isn't doing it very well. I keep walking. Eventually, I come to a pub. The glowing neon sign above the door says Spigot, and I remember vaguely that they have good beer here. I steal a seat at the bar. Step 1, says the bartender as he slides me a steaming mug. Focus. Step 2, remember you've still got things to do. Are you talking to me? The bartender shrugs. I huddle over my drink. It glows like the embers of a fire that raged long ago. I try to find my reflection in the surface, but there isn't any to be seen. Beside me, a hunched, bearded man mutters to himself. What do we know about it, he drones. Long ago, in a forgotten country, in a better world, people pretended to understand it, but... I tune him out. Turn back to the bartender. Excuse me, you might be able to help me. I'm looking for someone. A journalist. The bartender grunts non-committally. Named Darius Sickery. For a moment, the bartender fixes me with a lurid gaze. Then he gestures to the bearded man. Ask him. I nudge the bearded man gently with my elbow. Excuse me, sir. Do you know where I might find someone named Darius Sickery? He knows something I need to know. The bearded man shoots me a fleeting, sidelong glance, then continues talking as though he didn't even see me. People understood that it existed, but that doesn't mean they understood how. I mean, you can't wrap your head around something that you can't see from the outside. I nudge him again. Excuse me? He grunts in surprise, turns, and glares. Huh? he demands, with a quiet kind of fury. Can't you see I'm in the middle of an important lecture? Well, it's pointless now. You've ruined my momentum. You should have registered for the discussion section if you wanted to ask questions. He grins garishly, revealing a mouth full of rotting teeth. So? What do you want? Have I forgotten already? Step 1. Darius Sickery. Do you know a man named Darius Sickery? Sickery. The would-be professor glances around surreptitiously, then leans in close. Sickery's here, he whispers hoarsely. In the back. He is? I look to the rear of the bar, but there's nobody there, just a bunch of empty tables and chairs. Not there. Through the door. I squint, but I can't see a door, just a dark brick hallway. Has it always been there? I look back at the bearded man, but he's murmuring to himself again. So you see, we've constructed a simple word to define it. We've come up with ways to measure it, clocks, numbers, calendars. Good luck with that, I mutter. I get up, push my chair in, cross the bar, start down the hallway. The darkness swallows me, and suddenly I can't see a thing. I look back. The dimly lit bar is much further away than it should be. Forward, then. I grope about in the gloom until I hit something. A wall? No. After a moment of fumbling, I find a doorknob. I twist. The door slides open. The first thing I see is flickering amber light, torchlight. Beyond the door is a crowded stone chamber. It's filled with people, dozens of them, their faces shrouded in shadow, and they're forming a circle around... What is that? I thrust myself into the throng. Darius? I shout. Darius Sickery? Through the crush of clamoring bodies, I see it. A raised altar, a dais in the center of the room on which a naked man's body lies supine and perfectly still. A woman wearing safety goggles and a blood-stained lab coat stands beside the dais. She raises something in the air, a hacksaw. It gleams in the stuttering torchlight. Stop! I shout. She pauses, looks at me. Her safety goggles gleam frigidly. What? Darius Sickery, I gasp. I need to find him. Him? The woman in the lab coat smirks. You're not looking for Darius Sickery, my friend. You're looking for the truth. Now watch. She swings the hacksaw. The scream leaves my lips before it even happens. I turn away, but not quickly enough. I still see it, hear it too. The sickening crunch as the serrated blade is dragged through the unconscious man's flesh. Blood sprays into the air, and I'm pushing back through the crowd, but they're all muttering in disgruntled voices and shoving me back toward the center of the room. Someone grabs my arm. No! I shriek, but several hands are spinning me around. The mutilated body is lugged away, the head barely recognizable anymore, just a droopy mass of bloodied flesh. Gravity sways, the ground swings sideways, and the woman in the lab coat towers above me. If you cannot accept this, my friend, she whispers, then you will be lost until time itself rots. The room swims and blurs, and then it's empty, deathly silent, and I'm scrambling to my feet. A vision? There's nothing left of the nightmare I just witnessed, aside from the blood still dripping from the altar. I've had enough. I lunge for the door, push through, into the shadowed brick hallway again, sprinting slowly like I'm underwater. And eons later I emerge into the bar. The would-be professor is still lecturing to himself. You can't wrap your head around something that you can't see from the outside, I catch him saying. I brush past him, shove myself through the door, and burst out into the lonely street. It's darker now. The sky is a pitch-black vortex. Suddenly, I find myself wondering what made me want to leave the bar so urgently. I screw up my face in concentration. There was a brick hallway, a door hidden behind curtains of darkness, and blood? I know there was blood, wasn't there? A wasted breeze runs its fingers over me. Abandoned buildings creak and groan. The street stretches on ahead, twisting into an infinite obscurity. With a sigh, I start walking again. There's nothing better to do. And that is the end of the first chapter of the last 7 Eternities of Julian Slade, or as it's titled on kaleidotrope.net, The Last 7 Eternities of Dr. Julian Slade, PhD. Thank you very much for listening. I will return to the next chapter of The Last 7 Eternities of Julian Slade in the very next video. Take care until then.